Arbitrum airdrop confirmed part, God knows who, OG edition, AAVE. This is what we're doing today. We're going over AAVE on Arbitrum for the OG for a potential airdrop once Arbitrum goes live. They also mentioned, other than the 14 coins that we mentioned in the last 2 weeks or so, that they will also look at the OGs. Who are the OGs? GMX, leverage trading. Go watch the video from a day or two ago that I've done. AAVE and I think Dopex, which is selling covered calls and cash secure puts. I'll probably do this one next. What is the AAVE? I love them at $100. I love them at like 400, 300 as well. They just recently launched a version 3, and now you can not really trade AAVE, but supply and borrow on Arbitrum, Avalanche, Phantom, Harmony, Optimism, and Polygon. Version 2 is all the rest, and you also got version 1 with more coins. But basically, we're gonna supply a little bit of ETH, and then we're gonna borrow some stables against that ETH, and then we're gonna deposit that stables. We're gonna swap it into ETH and supply more ETH to borrow more ETH. It's just crazy. Let's effing go. Z Finance after 40. Patreon/Discord below to support this channel if you gain any value. If you want to do wallet watching and follow, we got into Alto at $7 into 25, which is insane in this month when everything came crashing down, just by following Drip wallet day one. A person that we check Drip, person that got into Drip April a year ago on day one, on the first day, basically got into Alto like 1 year later on day one. I don't know what Alto is. It doesn't matter if it's Ponzi or not. You get in early is the whole key. Whale wallets watching skill is on my Discord/Patreon link below. With that being said, let's start. You can pick. You don't have to just pick Ethereum. You can pick, if you click on markets, okay, you can pick DAI, Euro, stables, plus AAVE, Chainlink, Bitcoin, and of course Ethereum. So you can supply all those coins on Arbitrum, and once you supply, you can borrow like 70%, give or take, on them, and just do leverage trading and get checked. Let's make sure I'm recording. So I am recording. I'm just gonna do a nice quick example. You also have stake if you believe in AAVE, which I am. I'm just thinking, where should I put my AAVE? Either on Arbitrum or on Optimism. Either stake it or just borrow against it. Currently you make 8.221% APR. And see here, there's a total emission per day. I think 300. There's a lot of money in AAVE. A lot of money. It's the OG of DeFi, plus a couple of other OG on DeFi. You can vote on governments. What is more? FAQ, all that stuff. AAVE Classic. Okay, so we're gonna click to my dashboard just to make it safe. You see here I got 0.09 ETH, about $16, and I got 1.43 USDC. So let's do. I got a little bit of rep ETH, a little bit of link, and I got USDT. Okay, let's do something quick. You can do Ethereum as well, but I want to supply what is isolated. Interesting. Let's read. Isolated assets have limited borrowing power, and other assets cannot be used as collateral. Okay, so I won't do that. I'm gonna do USDC. We're gonna do one. I got $1.43. I'm gonna supply, and just I want to show you how, instead of swapping back and forth, I want to show you what I can do with it. So I'm gonna supply. You're gonna click supply. I got 1.43. Let's click one, just so you know how simple it is. You're gonna supply USDC or Ethereum or Bitcoin or Chainlink or AAVE, whatever that you want. Okay, there's gas fees. I'm gonna click approve. You click sign. You see, you signed the first transaction. You don't have to actually do the transaction. You don't pay fees. Now you pay the fees. Is this done? Enable collateral element. Make sure that it's a green check mark so we can borrow against our USDC. Click supply. Okay. And now I'm gonna pay the fees, which is more than the, I don't know if it's more than $1. All done. You supplied 1 USDC. Now we got this done. Our USDC is locked here. Okay. And now we're gonna go to the borrow side, and I wanna borrow the same thing. See here, I can borrow up to 80% USDC. I'm gonna click borrow, and you can pick whatever that you want. Max is 0.8. I'm gonna pick 0.8. Variable rates 1.28. Interesting. Health factor 106. I don't really care because it's stable to stable, and I don't think that USDC will go down depeg to 0.8. If it is, then it's game over for all of us. I acknowledge the risk. You see here, borrowing this amount will reduce your health factor and increase risk of liquidation. So ideally this needs to be like 150, 1.5, 1.4 and up. Now 106, but it's stable to stable, so I'm gonna borrow, and then I'm gonna show you what happened, because I just borrowed another 0.8. So assume this is $1, but let's say you put, I don't know, 1,000, 10,000, 100,000, you can borrow 80% against that. And here's the beauty. Here's what you can do next. Okay, let's just make sure it's all done. Feel free to tell me a joke. This is on Arbitrum, so it should go quickly. It should, but yeah, there we go, all done. So I borrowed 0.8 USDC. Now, if you go here, my health factor is 106, and I'm losing because I borrowed, and I'm paying more to borrow. And now risk details, you see 106, 1 is the liquidation value at 85%. Okay, so I assume if USDC depeg to 0.95, I'm basically losing all my money, but I don't think it will happen. This isn't Terra Luna. Who knows? Either way, now that I have it's not, you can, that's it. Basically for you, you can done, but I want to compound my money. And that's why I'm not gonna do it for me on USDC. I'm gonna do it either with Ethereum and AAVE, and assuming once like we're gonna crash another at least 50%, then I will put them here and borrow against them. So what I can do now that I have another 80 cents, I'm gonna click supply, and lo and behold, now remember I had I don't know how much I had 143. Okay, we put 1, so we had 43 cents. And now another 80 cents, so now my balance is 120. So let's put the 0.8. Let's just ignore what I have. Let's put the 0.8, and just like this, my health factor jumped to 1.9. I'm gonna click approve. I'm gonna sign. I'm gonna supply. Basically, it's gonna cost me a lot of Ethereum fees, but it is for the sake of science. All done. So now it's supplied 1.8, and now you see my health factor went up to 1.9, and I can borrow against that even more. I can borrow 0.6. So if I click 0.6, I go back to 109, and then I take that 0.6, I put it right here, and now I made 250, and lo and behold, magic internet money. And the beauty is in a bull market, not in a bear market, because in a bear market everything come crashing down and they will liquidate you unless you are in USDC. So it's not like the end of the world, and unless it pegs and, as I said, lights out. However, if you put I don't know, if Ethereum goes to like $500 and then you supply like 100 and you borrow another, or let's say you supply 50, you borrow another 50, not a financial advice of course, then you have another 100 ETH right here that you're happy to sit on, and every time the price of ETH goes up, you can borrow more and leverage trade and yield farm, get tracked, do whatever that you want. I heard people in the bull run just borrow and bought houses, which is crazy good, but now things have changed. This was valuable. Patreon below to support this channel, and let's effing go. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.